Look, it's Chippydiresta. This is Jimmydiresta's dog, as in Jimmydiresta from YouTube. That's right. It's a famous YouTuber's dog. And Chippy's going to be doing a board and train here. We were just working on Woe, going down the steps. And he looked up at me, and I burst out laughing, looking at him. I mean, seriously, look at him. He's ridiculous looking. He is. He's bitching. He's a little stud, I'll tell you that. Chippy's the babe magnet. So he's going to be doing everything that all the other dogs learn. He's going to learn sit down, well, here, heel, kennel, all taught as implied stays. He'll learn weave poles. We'll do scent work with Chippy. It'll be hold, drop, and retrieve. And my goal is to see if I can get him to do a dummy launcher. I don't know, why not? So he's cute enough to do it. I just am going to have to make a dummy small enough for him. He'll be able to pick up he can pick up glasses now. We want him to also, since he's already putting stuff in his mouth like that, I want to see if he can pick up keys. He should be able to pick up some keys. He's 5 pounds though. He's a stud. Look at him. How beautiful is that dog? He's pretty hot. I know, but both his mommy and his daddy love him a whole lot, and it's great that I get to work with this dog. Seriously, because look at him, he's ridiculous. He was doing Whoa. He was, and he looked up at me, and I swear to God, I burst out. Look at him. Look at him. That's crazy cute. That's a crazy cute dog. Chippy. 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 Hi, Chip. Chippy. You know, the nice thing about Chippy is he really doesn't need a nickname because his name is a nickname, Chippy. It's great. By the way, remember, your dog's name is meaningless to the dog. We use that to get the dog's attention. If there were 2 Chippies in the room, it would confuse the dogs. Do you understand? It's a dog, it's not a human. We love them and they're family members, yes. But you have to treat them like they're a dog. Doing anything other than that is unfair to the dog. Chippy. I love his name though. It's a great name. Right, Chip? Come on, Chip, let's go. We gotta go work on some stuff, right? And we probably have to go watch some TV. I'm not really sure how he feels about the presidents, but I don't know. He hasn't talked yet. He hasn't said any English. But I have a feeling he's going to talk. I don't know. Maybe he's a hardcore Republican or a blue dog Democrat. We don't know. I'll be showing an infant Sasquatch very soon. That is, if I can put it out on YouTube. I don't know if I can. They might try and say that it's pretty upsetting. It's a creature. It doesn't look human. It doesn't. It looks like the juvenile Sasquatch, but it's small. It's smaller. I guess it's an infant. I don't know. It's about, 4 feet high or something. It's not very tall. I don't know. I've always seen it like it's always like sort of in this fetal position. So that's coming up. And also what's coming up that is absolutely one of the coolest things I've ever seen is a Bigfoot heart. And the Bigfoot heart, I've been talking about this. It's gigantic, one. This is why Bigfoot are so hard to kill. It's gigantic, and it looks like it's 2 hearts in one, or maybe 3. I've never seen anything like it. It's clearly a heart, though. It does not look like a human heart. It really doesn't look like a mammal's heart from this planet. That's what I'm saying. What is it? What is Bigfoot? I don't know. I think it's an alien. I honestly think that it's an alien. You'll see when you see the heart. It's like it's a heart. You can tell it's a heart, but it's just nothing like I've ever seen. Even like if you look at a cow heart, they all sort of like look the same, like the same sort of shape. A bird heart, sort of the same thing, but this thing is like, you'll see what I'm saying. And that will be very soon. So it's being brought up here from the Midwest, and it's going to come here. It's going to be here for a short period, and then it's going to this place that we store such things. And the robot's looking great. That's a robot mouth. It's like blinking colors and stuff. It's really coming along. It's all just sort of getting defined now. A lot of stuff is being done to it that wasn't being done earlier. It's working out. I really do enjoy the monkey on the Segway though. Who doesn't like the monkey on a Segway? I don't know, putting Trump hair on him? It's a little obvious. It's already pretty obvious. I mean, look at that. It's so clearly a sombrero. It is. It's so clearly a sombrero. The whole border here goes all the way down. Even though when it's not as obvious, you still see a border. And it goes all the way down. Giant fucking ant with a magic wand. See, I still gotta put in, see where the dots are? Those are supposed to be purple and yellow and green, I think, to indicate that that is a magic wand. Something like that, some stupid colors, you know? I need more definition on the bucket of acid, of course. Lobsters, you know, maybe some area around the lobster. No shade, there's no shading, it just, there'd be a big shadow coming from this big explosion. It just sort of gets, it's not here anymore. Yeah, I'm real happy with it. We don't know if he's a Republican, a Democrat, an independent, or a Trump supporter. I'm headed into Manhattan to get Finn. It smells like an electrical fire on this train, seriously. It's an electric train. One thing that is real important when you go on the train or on the subway, don't touch anything. It's a great way to get the flu. Usually I wear I have glasses. I wear gloves so that if I touch anything, but I forgot my gloves. I'm being serious. I don't want to get the flu. Jinian wouldn't like the subway, I don't think. A lot of people, a lot of germs. It's gross, Jinian. Jinian would be wiping everything down. Jinian would wear gloves, I'm sure. Check out this Wagman. That looks pretty good. That's mosaic. Looks pretty good. I bet he got a pretty penny to do those. I think this isn't the only subway station they gave him. We should apply for this stuff. Put Bigfoot and Sasquatch in the subway. They might want it. They might not, too. Probably not. A lot of artists make money doing municipal artwork. It's big money. Like every building I think that is built has some kind of like funding. Like it's like 1% or something. At least Missouri, Kansas City was like that. I'm sure New York's like that too. It's all kinds of stuff. What am I doing? I need to find Finn. Where do I go? Oh, this is 6th Avenue. Okay, I gotta go this way, I think. Have every type of food delivered. She would probably live in this city and never go outside. Because she could have everything delivered. Seriously. I could see her doing that. She's like me, she's a hermit. She would probably, she'd go out to eat. She'd go pick up food. But Jinian would be like me. She would never go to the Statue of Liberty. I'd never do any of that crap. I'm just not into that shit. Spent about 30 seconds to figure out what the hell's going on. Gets a little excited at first. Should I go or should I stay? And then now he's like in Finn mode, right, Finn? Finn will go into whoa. Finn, whoa? No, whoa. Heel. It's pretty good. Good job, Finny. What do you want to do when we go home? I want to watch CNN and MSNBC. Trump's going to jail. I'm so excited, Caine. Yeah, Caine, I'm awesome, aren't I? I'm fucking awesome. It's Finn. I hate Trump, Caine. Everybody has a moral obligation to help people. If you see somebody without shoes, do something. My God, don't just stand there. What are you going to give the guy without shoes during the wintertime $1? No, you got to get him. You got to get some shoes on the guy's feet. Finn's pretty good on the train. He's been going on the train since he was a kid. I think he's been on Amtrak before. Finn, have you ever been on Amtrak?
Yeah, I've been on Amtrak. I'm Finn. I go wherever I want.
He says he goes wherever he wants. He looks good. Finn, you look good, man. Your weight looks good. His weight looks good. Looks real nice. I thought he was getting to be a chunk there for a while. Work Finn for a couple seconds here. Finn, sit. No, sit. Good boy. Finn, down. That's a good boy. Good boy, Finn. Good boy. Finn, sit. That's very nice. Made the decision. I'm going to work larger. I'm going to work, you know, probably 4 feet by 8 feet. I think that makes sense. 4 feet by 8 feet, sure. Me and Finn are taking the F train back to Brooklyn. Right, Finn? Finn smells good. It's gonna be at my house, though. Finn, you're gonna get kind of stinky. We're gonna have to give you a bath. What are you looking at, Finn? Finn's got his eye out for ruffians. He said he's gonna protect me. One day, protected me from about 6 really tough 5th graders. Didn't you, Finn? It's Finn. Finn will pick up my keys. I bet he will. We're not gonna do that here, though. We'll get him to do it at home. Finn, here. No, he'll do. He'll. See if Finn will pick up my glasses for me. Hold. Hold. Drop. You're a good boy. That's hungry, but I'm not that hungry because I'm watching this woman eat this jelly donut that's covered with, it's like icing on the top. She clearly doesn't need to be eating it. You know, I don't know. You gotta starve now and then, or else you're gonna get fat. You can't just eat donuts. My new method of dieting is still the same. I do intermittent fasting, and I've also included fiber, like I'll take fiber pills, so that sort of fills up my stomach. I swear it works. So there's not as many hunger pains. It works pretty good. It's effective. I'm not eating a jelly donut, but I'm hungry. The train's packed. Finn is at healed. He's doing good. He is. He's doing real good. Oh shit! Some guy just fell down the steps. Is he okay? Yeah, it's a young kid. Good. Not good that he fell. Right, Finn? Yeah, he's fine. It'd be worse if someone my age fell, or older. The train was packed and Finn did great. Finn, good job, buddy. No, don't do that. Don't just told some idiot not to do that. Oh, hey, hi, to the dog. Fuck you. Keep walking, kid. Keep walking. We're headed towards Williamsburg, so there's a lot of Jewish people, so we're not going up the stairs right now because they don't really like dogs. I'm not talking about like normal Jewish people. I'm talking about Orthodox or Hasidic. They're just like, they're not into dogs. So we're waiting. Just in case you didn't know that, it is a fact. It's not a general, it's a fact. You'll never find a Hasidic guy that's gonna pet your dog. It'd be really rare. I don't think I've ever seen it. Most of the time, they walk on the other side of the street. I've had landlords that, you know, are Hasidic and Orthodox, and they just They don't want anything to do with the dogs. You can have the dog. You're cool with that. You're paying for it, but they don't want to pet them. They just really, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It is the truth. We were walking up the steps. There was like right at the top, there was a Hasidic or Orthodox lady, and she saw Finn and jumped. Like jumped. That's how you get bit. If you would just ignore the dog, a lot less people would get bit. It's that action of like being startled that will cause excitement in the dog. Finn ignored it, but I mean, she was like, you know, trying to get out of the way, that's for sure. It's real strange. Just because somebody's afraid of a dog, I'm not a jerk. I understand it. I'm not going to force the dog upon you. It'd be like if bats were pets and people had bats with them and they were going on the train, I would not. What the fuck is the matter with people? Come on, let's go, Finn. Is trying to make noises to the dog, baby talk to the dog. And I turn around and I see it, and as soon as I see it, she says, "Oh, sorry." I said, "Don't do that." And now she's looking down here like, yeah, you're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. You see a guy with a dog on a train with a cane, and you want to distract the dog. You're a fucking asshole. What's the matter with you? What a dick. The point is this, not that it's an old guy with a cane and a dog on a subway. That's not the point. The point is that it's a human with a dog and the dog is being good. So this person just is concerned about their own oxytocin level and wants to get the dog's attention and distract the dog. The dog is on a leash too. What if the dog that is with the old guy with the cane gets distracted, pulls away from the guy, and pulls the guy down? You shouldn't be interacting with anybody's dog. It doesn't matter if it's a house dog or a service dog. If the dog's being good, leave it alone. Get your own dog, maybe. How about that? Oh, you like dogs? Well, you don't like them enough because clearly you're willing to get the dog into trouble because you don't care. It's so stupid that we live in this society. We live in a society where 4 million dogs are being put down every year. We have about the same amount of bites. We have people thinking that, no, it's okay to ask, can I pet the dog? No, you shouldn't even be asking. If it's a service dog, you shouldn't even look at the dog. You shouldn't even look in the direction of the dog. You shouldn't be smiling at the dog. You shouldn't be doing anything. You should interact. Nothing. You should not be distracting. It's a medical device, okay? A service dog is considered a medical device. What's your problem? Seriously, I know somebody's hearing this that does this all the time. You have to go up and pet everybody's dog and shit. Grow up. Grow up. Just got this text from a friend of mine that I've known since, I don't know, 7th or 8th grade, something like that. 8th grade, I guess. And he said, because it's clear to most people that Trump's in big shit. He's not going to be president for much longer. It's really clear. And he's like, I just can't. He's a Democrat. He always votes Democrat, not me. I just refuse to vote for Trump. There's no way I was going to vote for him. No way, man. He's horrible, a horrible person. He lied about Obama. Obama was a successful president. He was. But he's like, I can't wait to see Trump have a press conference where he just melts down and everybody just sees how batshit crazy he is. You know, where there's no... It's unmistakable to normal people, but it seems like some of his followers just think that he's okay, and he's not. He's never been okay. That's why I didn't vote for him. There's nothing about Trump that is okay. There's nothing about his family that is okay. How many investigations are going on just with Trump alone? 6, 7, and the Republicans are still in charge. When the Democrats get the House, it's going to be insane. He's just going to have to resign. My guess is they're going to indict him, possibly Pence, and his children. And they're going to give they're going to give him a choice. They're going to say, listen, we'll be lenient. We'll be lenient, but we want you to resign. And he'll resign. And then they might go after him for some other stuff, or they're going to keep going after him about the stuff that he made the deal with. It might be unmistakable. They might have tapes of Trump saying stuff that would be horrendous. It's very possible. They had 130 tapes. That one that we hear, that's just one that they didn't take away from Cohen, that Cohen released. He's not a good human. He's not a good president. There's no reason that anybody should support him or still should be supporting him. It's a joke. It's a joke, and this is going to be a 300 to 500 year scandal. Sadly, in Florida, they're going to allow teachers to carry guns, and I'm going to say something, and I'm sure that it's going to disappoint some people, but fuck it, why not? Give it a shot. I mean, try it. I can see there being problems, though, definitely. You're going to have the gun on you at all times. What if one of the kids, 15-year-old, tries to take it away or something? It could be real problems. Plus, there's also the fact that if you're carrying a gun, people that wear a gun start thinking that they're tougher than they really are. So I could see that, that being a problem. You got nothing else to lose, though. I mean, really? Does this really matter at this point? We've had, almost 400 mass shootings this year? I found out that is more than three people die. So we've had close to 400. Not all of them are related to schools and stuff. I mean, somebody could go in somebody's house, their neighbor, the guy sleeps with, next thing you know, 3 people get shot, and that's a mass shooting. But it's still a lot. What are you going to do? They tried this in Israel, evidently, and what happened was that they found that the people, the teachers, they would leave their guns in their drawers. They would leave them at home at times. They would they're supposed to be teaching. I think that a more reasonable approach really is to have all schools have guards on schools that carry weapons. That's what they do. You're just talking about one more, come on, it's one more salary. It's like paying the salary of a teacher. It'll probably cost more. So you have 2 armed people at all times, and say that costs you $100,000 for each person, right? Come on. You got to be kidding me. You think it's going to cost more than that? Okay, so it's a big school. It's a big school district. And at each school, like the grade school, maybe they only have 2, so cost $1 million every year. So what? Have a bake sale. That's my suggestion. Have some bake sales. Suck it up. Larger classrooms if need be. Seriously, you want your kid to be in a small classroom, you send them to private school. And if it's a private school and the kid pays tuition, the kid pays more tuition to cover the cost of the guard. You have to have somebody in, cooking them lunch and stuff. You also have to have somebody protecting them now. That's the way it is. I have all the answers, and I'm just president of the Bigfoot community. It's shocking. It is shocking. A common thing in this neighborhood where my art studio is people will walk up to me and ask me if the dog is for sale, or they'll just say, how much for the dog? It's not for sale. Or just now, I'm outside, there's a guy across the street, he's got a car that's running, it's parked, but he's outside of the car smoking a cigar. I don't know, maybe he's Uber or something, or car service. And I have Billy the Hedgehog with me, and he goes, can I come over? And I'm like, I don't know, can you? And then he comes over, and he goes, can you get German Shepherds? He said it real quick, and I said, can I train German Shepherds? Yeah, I can train a German Shepherd. I know flat out that, like, if it's in this neighborhood, nobody wants dog training. I think that I'm gonna, like, say something that either is gonna get their dog trained, like I have a magic wand, or they just want to talk. I got shit to do. I'm trying to get the dogs out. And then he goes, no, can you get German Shepherds? And I'm being a smartass at this point because I know this guy doesn't, I'm not going to make a penny off of this guy. He's taking up my time. And I go, yeah, I could get a German Shepherd. Finn's mom just said that she takes Finn on the train to work every Friday. She gets to take him to work. I don't know where she works, but obviously someplace cool. Bring your trained dog to work on Friday. He's trained. He'll do what he's told. See? I stopped, he stopped. That's what keeps your dog, like, tuned up, is by working with them. It might just be taking the dog to work. You got to keep doing stuff with the dog. You got to push them. You got to make sure that they understand that, no, that's not allowed. You have to say no. Having a dog and not saying no is a recipe for disaster. It is. It's foolish. The purely positive trained dogs are horrible. They end up biting. They function instinctually. You would tell your kid no, right? So why wouldn't you tell your dog? Just got back to my art studio and everybody's just like, oh, it's Finn. It's no big deal. You bring in Heidi. If I brought in Heidi, the GSP that's not fixed, everybody is fucking barking and going wacky. Now with Finn, they're like, oh, look, it's Finn. Now that I'm thinking about Pete Davidson being borderline personality, that just puts everything into suspicion, the whole text, the whole Twitter. It does. It puts it all into suspicion. Like, Jesus Christ. Finn's a good boy. He's going to carry my electric bill up there. Right, Finn? Going to carry my mail. Come on, heel. Trick is he has to stay at heel on the steps. No. Slow it up, brother. Whoa. No, whoa. Have him at the whoa position. That means stand and don't move. Heel. Pretty good, Finn. Sit. He's a good boy. How fucking awesome is little Finnington? He is. You know the best thing about Finn, though? Watch this.
I can't stand Trump. He's an idiot, Caine.
He's smart. Washing machine is broken, so I had to go in Dollar Junction to buy more clothes. And when I was in there, they were selling this, which looks fucking awesome. You tell me this doesn't look good. Black Panther. Man, it's got a guy with holding a panther over his head. It makes you into a freaking animal. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? Black Panther. Is your man having problems? Maybe not after drinking one of these. Let's see what's in this before I drink it. It says it's Woodroot Energy Tonic Drink, and it has shit floating in it, which you know how I like that. I like shit that's floating in the bottle. So let's find out what the ingredients are here. Carbonated, filtered water, root and herb extracts, malt extract, high fructose corn syrup. Well, that doesn't really sound like an energy drink to me, but it does have root and herb extracts in it. Turbo Energizer, ginseng and ginkgo, 15 natural roots. It's a root drink. We'll see. I'm really, I'm sort of disappointed, but not really. It does have a cap on it that it does not twist off. It has some kind of seal on it, like the Danish. Is that? Yeah, it looks like the Danish Royal Court probably has something to do with this, which means it's probably a Jamaican drink. Or maybe it's African. That store This is sort of weird. You got to pull this fucking top off like it's. It wasn't that cheap. It was about $2.99 a bottle. So maybe it is. They spend a little extra getting the foil thing on that's like real heavy duty. So you know you're not getting any bunk. This is not some shit. Somebody stole the label or something. This is no knockoff. This is the real thing. This is Black Panther Wild Root Energy Drink. I got Solar on my head. Hey Solar, what's up, brother? Solar's my kid, not my brother. Okay. Well, it doesn't taste like a Malta, like Goya or Malta India. It doesn't taste like that. Or smell like that. It smells like sort of more like a cross between a soda and kombucha. Oh, huh. Oh, that's carbonated cough syrup. I like it. That's good. Kind of like if God, it reminds me of something. It kind of reminds me if Jägermeister came out with a soda. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, I feel good. I feel real good. No caffeine, right? Yeah, no caffeine. I didn't see caffeine. I would have said, no, I'm not drinking that. I better double check. Because I feel pretty fucking fantastic. It's got a bitter taste to it. Like an aftertaste, a bitter aftertaste. It's not really saying where they produce it, but that is a trademark, Black Panther. My guess is it's a Jamaican drink again, because you have the Jamaican colors on there, man. It's red and yellow, green and black, man. It's a Jamaican drink. Go down to the bodega, get me a Black Panther, man. That's starting to sound like gay British or something. That didn't sound real good. I got to work on my Jamaican. I'm not that good at it. I got to practice. Let me try it again. Like if you took Coke and you took an eyedropper and you put like 10 drops of Jägermeister in a Coke. That's what it tastes like. It's a little pricey. It is. And it looks like it is a screw off top. It's a little pricey, I think, for what it is. If these were $1, I would be buying them because I would be thinking that I was drinking something that's good for me. Even though that there's just a bunch of carbonated water and fructose pretty much. But I would buy this and convince myself that I was really drinking a healthy drink. Yeah, I say thumbs up on this shit. I like it. I've never seen it. You know, and as soon as I pop the top off or I grab this, like solar flew to my head. That's a good sign. I'd drink this shit up till I live to be 110. This company should sponsor me. This is the company. You all should call me up. We'll make a deal. We can make a deal, and I'll drink this all the time. I'll be training a dog, and God, it's hot out. I really need a Black Panther. I'll make you bigger than Red Bull. I will. No caffeine, never had it, and doesn't need it. Why? Because it has ginkgo and ginseng in it. I could taste the ginseng for sure. I don't know what ginkgo tastes like. Oh yeah, I feel good. I want to go look for a lady. Not the kind you pay for either. None of that. Look at my hair. I sort of look like Mo Howard right now. What are you doing, Solar? People don't think my hair is real. It is. Look, it's real. It's totally real. It's real and pretty awesome. I'm not really going bald or anything yet. If I did, what would I do? I'd just shave my head. I don't give a shit. I don't care how I look. But then again, I have this hair, so it does sort of make a difference. If I didn't have this hair, I might care about how I looked. But this could override everything. Like, I'm buying fucking clothes because I got to go pick up the new board and train. The washing machine is not working. But the fact of the matter is, I go in there, those people aren't even going to be looking at what I'm wearing. They're going to be checking out my hair. Look at his hair. It's awesome.